Alright guys, today we're looking at a new concept for the Beat the Clock challenge in WWE 2K15, and this can work in one of two ways. First off, in this example, I'm going to show it using a standalone tournament that you can set up from the main menu just like the King of the Ring, but it can also be available as one of the show themes in Universe mode, so that all the matches are Beat the Clock challenge matches to determine a new champion or the new #1 contender. So in this example, our first match sees Seth Rollins taking on Ambrose, and as you've seen when the match started, we'll have a timer in the corner to keep track of the match time. As this is the first match, whatever time we get here will be the new time to beat, and the other participants in the remaining matches will have to try and better it, so let's jump ahead in this match as Seth looks to put an end to Ambrose with a curb stomp and grabs a pinfall to end the match in 2 minutes and 47 seconds, which is the new time to beat. As you can see here, we're back on the Beat the Clock screen and the time to beat has been updated, so it's time for our second match as Cesaro takes on Big E. In this match, because we already have a time to beat, instead of starting at 0, the clock here starts to count down from 2 minutes and 47 seconds, which is the time that we'll have to beat, until it reaches 0, at which point the match will then end in a time limit draw if nobody has scored a pinfall. So jumping ahead, nobody has been able to get a pinfall in and the clock has just expired, so Seth Rollins' time is still the time to beat. As we head back to the Beat the Clock menu, you'll see that it's been updated, and because Cesaro and Big E couldn't beat the time, it now shows expired next to their names. So it's now time for the third match of the night as Dean Ambrose takes on Randy Orton, and again you can see that the clock is counting down to 0, however this time Ambrose looks to be in a good position as he puts Randy through the announce table with a headlock driver, and Randy is unable to get back into the ring before the ref counts him out, meaning Ambrose has beaten Seth Rollins' time and the time to beat now stands at 2 minutes and 39 seconds. Going back to the Beat the Clock challenge menu, and you can see that the time has now been updated and Dean Ambrose is now in the lead with just one match remaining as Sami Zayn takes on Fandango. So we join this final match in the later stages with both men still doing battle as the clock counts down, with Sami hitting a springboard tornado DDT on Fandango, but will he have time to score the pinfall? The answer is no. Unfortunately for Sami, Fandango kicked out just as the clock expired, so we head back to the updated menu screen with all matches complete, and we can see that Dean Ambrose is our Beat the Clock winner following his count-out victory over Randy Orton in 2 minutes and 39 seconds, beating the original time set by Seth Rollins by just 8 seconds. So from this point, depending on the settings that he chose when setting up the tournament, Ambrose's win could now set him up to face the champion or crown him champion if the chosen belt is vacant. So that's all there is for this concept. This is how I think a Beat the Clock challenge match type could work, and it could even be expanded to online so that the game lists the leaderboard between you and your friends so you can try and beat their time and win the bragging rights. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this concept. Let me know your thoughts on it in the comments and if there's any other concepts that you would like to see, and until next time, I'll catch you later.